Do you need to go no contact? What can you learn if you don't go no contact? Many people feel that no contact is the only way to heal from a toxic relationship, and they constantly promote that viewpoint. Yes, no contact is probably the best option with some kinds of relationships, especially if the relationship has been physically abusive. But what if you're not ready? What if you feel you can't? Many people are overwhelmed at the idea of going no contact with a narcissist or other toxic person, especially if it is a close family member. Maybe you have one or more of these situations. You're too young to leave home and live on your own. You're in a relationship with a person and you have minor children with them, or maybe you're financially dependent on them. Even if you don't live with them, you are dependent on the person for financial help, childcare, or other assistance. And finally, which applies to most of us, you have a large family, group of friends, or social group that would not understand and would exclude you for going no contact. And you might feel you would lose too much from going no contact with one person. Often people don't know the circumstances that led you to realize you need to limit your contact with the person. And since narcissists have two faces, most people have probably never seen the other side. So if you abruptly go no contact, it looks like you are the one who has a problem. And it's impossible to explain to everyone without looking crazy. So here are some things that you can benefit from by remaining in some form of contact, whatever it is you feel is appropriate for you. And these are fine for those that are choosing to remain in contact for the greater good, but especially for those that have no choice. So hopefully this list of benefits will help you to be more empowered until you are no longer in a situation where you have no choice. The first is you can learn to practice skills such as setting boundaries, learning not to get caught in arguments, and learning not to care about or internalize what they say. This may sound difficult, but even small changes in what you do will surprise the narcissist, and you will find yourself growing slowly stronger. Number 2, you can really have the time to observe them now that you understand their games. It's an opportunity to take a step back and see who they've always been. This can also help you break through any remaining doubts that the person is or is not abusive or uncaring. Number 3, you can observe how they treat other people. Usually we get so focused on our own feelings that we can't see the signs around us. If you can take a different perspective and become an observer, you will see not only their treatment of others, but also the reaction of other people to them. When I myself felt stuck in a situation, I finally got the confirmation I needed by seeing how the narcissist was viewed by others in our circle. I was amazed I never noticed it before. Number 4, if you go no contact, you can expect the narcissist to go on an intense devaluation and smear campaign against you. You may never have a chance to correct the vicious stories. But if you slowly distance yourself while maintaining contact, including in social situations, the narcissist won't be easily believed. And the smear campaign might be much smaller. There's no guarantee of this, though. They love to do smear campaigns. And finally, people might be motivated to come to you and confess they've seen what was happening. I couldn't believe it, but I have had several people come to me to tell me they had known there was something wrong with this person. And they could say these things to me now that it was clear that I had distanced myself. One person even thanked me for not cutting the person out of my life and said she felt she had learned from my example. The point is, people are watching. People do notice when things don't seem right. If you maintain a form of contact, you might find unexpected allies that you would have lost if you cut out the toxic person. I would like to recommend a book that helped me through this period. It's called Stop Caretaking, the Borderline or Narcissist by Margalis Fjelstad. I have her name in the captions and also in the description of this video because it's hard to spell. It's an excellent guide to pulling back from being completely enmeshed with a narcissist, but not necessarily cutting them out of your life. It also has 2 pages of amazing responses that you can use to stop getting caught in discussions that never go anywhere. If you need more assistance, please see my website, which is in the description of this video. I've successfully been through this exact situation myself, and if you need some coaching, it's an excellent way to get some one-on-one personalized help.